Hey guys, welcome back to High Yield Intraday Trading. I hope every one of you is doing good. So before we start discussing today's topic, let me request you all to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button here. Once you click on it, you will get the confirmation on the left bottom corner. Post you subscribe to my channel, also make sure to press the bell icon and click on all. You will get the confirmation on the left bottom corner so that whenever I upload a video, you get the notification about the same without any misses. Also, I would request you all to subscribe to my Telegram channel with the name HYIT Intraday Calls because I share a lot of things over there and it might be helpful to you in some way or the other. All right. So if you're trading or when you're trading, you always look out for opportunities wherein you will initiate a trade, right? I mean, only if you initiate a trade and if the stock moves in your anticipated direction, then only you earn money. So it becomes very important to know or to find out when should we initiate a trade. So talking about this aspect of trading, today's video is based on one such condition where the traders take the decision to enter a trade. Okay, and the condition I'm talking about are the breakouts. A breakout in the upward direction or a breakout in the downward direction. Okay, so we hear a lot about breakouts, isn't it? I mean, every technical analyst keeps saying that if this point is broken or if this point is breached, it means that a breakout has happened in the upward direction and you can go long. Similarly, if so and so point is broken, it means that the breakout has happened in the downward direction and you can go short. Well, theoretically, yes, the breakout has happened either in the upward or in the downward direction. But does that mean that you can initiate a long or a short position immediately post the breakout? The answer is no. And here exactly comes your skills of technical analysis. Okay, because if detecting the right breakouts would have been that easy, then everyone out there would have been a millionaire or a billionaire, right? So, as a part of right learning, you need to concentrate on the tits and bits of what exactly you should look out for when you see a breakout happening on the charts. Okay, it's very important to know if a breakout is actually a valid breakout or is it a false breakout. Okay, so in this video we will discuss about this very thing and I will try to put my perspective to it, but do also remember that I will not be able to cover all the aspects of valid breakouts or false breakouts as it's a huge topic. Okay, and I don't see a scope of explaining it full-fledged in a YouTube video. Okay, like for example, when we talk about breakouts, consolidation is a very important thing that comes along with breakouts. But in this video, we will not talk about consolidations. So this is what I want to make clear. Okay. So first thing first, what is a breakout? So let's say that we have a stock whose price is 500 rupees, and when it reaches a particular price point of 510 rupees, it reverses back. It is not able to break that resistance level of 510 rupees and go up. Okay, so it keeps retesting that particular resistance level at 510, and one fine day it breaks it or it breaches it and closes above the 510 mark. Let's say it closes at 520 rupees. So in this scenario, we call it as a breakout in the upward direction. Okay, and most of the traders have it in their minds that 520 rupees would be the right price to take a long position. Similarly, let's say that we have another stock whose price is 400 rupees, and when it reaches a price point of 390 rupees, it reverses back every time. Okay, and it is not able to break that support level of 390 rupees and fall further. So it keeps retesting that particular support level at 390, and one fine day it breaches or it breaks that particular support level and closes below the 390 mark. Okay, let's say it closed at 380 rupees. So in this scenario, we call it as a breakout in the downward direction, or you can also call it as a breakdown. Okay, and most of the traders at this point will take 380 as a good shorting price. Okay, so at this point, I hope you are clear about a about what a breakout is. Okay, now moving on to the practical aspect of it. As I said, just because the price breached a particular level does not mean that it was a valid breakout. It can very well be a false breakout as well. I mean, you never know what the market has in store. Okay, so you cannot take anything for granted. So post the breakout happens, there are a couple of things that needs to be taken care of, post which you can think of initiating a long or a short position. Okay, so to explain that, I have a very small drawing that I have prepared on which I will be explaining you the stuffs. Okay, just a moment. Let me bring in the drawing here. All right, here it is. Let me maximize it. Okay, so when it comes to breakout, the breakouts have to be handled in different ways. Okay, so I have divided this particular scenario, the breakout scenario, into two time frames. Okay, I will explain how do we handle breakouts in the shorter time frame. On the left hand side, as you can see, I have written shorter time frame, and on the right hand side, we will explain. I will explain you how to handle the breakouts in the longer time frame. Okay, so shorter time frames, maybe 5 minutes, 15 minutes, or maybe 30 minutes, and the longer time frames is anything which is more than 4 hours. Okay, so let's talk about the shorter time frame. Okay, so as you can see here, the stock is falling down. The purple line that you see here is acting as a support. Okay, so the stock falls down, it breaches that particular support level and closes below the support level, which means that the stock has given a breakout in the downward direction at this particular point. Okay, now when it closes below the support level, do you think that it is a good idea to initiate a short position right here at this point? As I said earlier, the answer is no. So what should you do next? As an intraday trader, okay, now since we are talking about the shorter time frames, so you might be using 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, anything. Okay, anything according to what you follow. Okay, as an intraday trader, you should never initiate a short position the moment it breaches, the moment the breakout happens. So what should you do next? The thing which you should be doing is you should always wait for the retracement to happen. So the breakout happened here, the stock fell down, again went up, and it is facing a resistance here at this point. You have to always wait for this retracement to happen. After this retracement happens, and when the stock again starts falling from this retracement level, from this particular resistance level, this is the place where you should initiate your short position. Okay, the yellow dots that you see here, that would be the exact point where you should be initiating your short position. And then you can trail your stop losses till the time you are satisfied with your profits. Okay, so the stop loss has to be at the resistance level. This will be your entry, and your profit booking might be at these yellow dots, or you can trail your stop loss if you think that the stock might fall further. Okay, that is how you handle a breakout in a shorter time frame. Okay, now coming to the longer time frame. In the longer time frame, things are a bit different. Okay, let me explain it. So let's say that the stock is falling here, and the purple line that you see here, it is a support level. The support level is breached and a breakout happens in the downward direction. Okay, so the stock prices close below the support level, which confirms that the breakout has happened in the downward direction. Okay, the stock comes down again. As I said, in order to initiate a short position, you have to wait for the retracement to happen. Okay, so the retracement is happening here, right? The breakout happened here. You don't initiate a short position here, you wait for the retracement to happen, which is happening here. After the retracement happens, again the stock faces a resistance at this level, and again it starts falling. Now hear it carefully. In intraday trading, we were taking the short position at this point, right? If you see here. Okay, but when you are into long term trading, you do not take a short position at this place, because you are looking at a higher perspective. The targets are higher. So the breakout, the confirmation of the breakout has to be very strong. Okay, so you do not short a position at this place. You wait for the stock to come down till here. Now, what happens when the stock reaches here? You see a double bottom being formed, right? This bottom and this bottom, it forms a double bottom. Now, normally, when you get a double bottom, what do you expect? You expect the stock to get a support and zooming up again, right? So, as a long term trader, when the double bottom occurs at this point, you wait for that double bottom to get breached. Okay, so here you have to be more patient. So you initiate a short position only when the double bottom is breached, not before that. Because if you short it before the double bottom is breached, chances are that the double bottom will be acting as a support and it might throw the stock prices in the upward direction. So your stop loss will get hit. Okay, so I hope you're clear on both the scenarios, how to handle a breakout in the shorter time frame and how to handle a breakout in the longer time frame. Okay, I hope that is clear now. So yeah, so I hope it's clear and how you should be handling the breakouts in both the time frames, right? Or how you should be analyzing the breakouts, what should be your mindset while analyzing the breakouts and stuff like that. Okay, I hope that is clear with the explanation that I just gave on the picture. Okay, so that was one aspect of it. Okay, another very important aspect of a very important aspect to the breakouts is the momentum. Okay, I'm sure you would have heard about this particular word momentum, but I'm not sure whether you know the importance of it or not. So let me go ahead and explain that to you as well. Okay, so we are just getting a bit deeper into the technicals here. Okay, I mean, this is exactly how the technical analysis works. Okay, there are many layers to it, and as a trader you need to scan through all the layers to make sure that whatever you are seeing on the charts is not a false thing. Okay, because if that is a false thing, then it's a trap. And if you are not good in technical analysis, then for sure you will be falling into that trap. And the only thing that will happen to you is you will lose money. Okay, so listen ahead. Just getting a breakout is not sufficient. Okay, what's also important is that breakout should be backed up by momentum. Momentum is the thing, or is the parameter that will cross check and assure that the breakout that has happened will sustain itself. What I mean to say is, if the breakout has happened in the downward direction and the momentum of the stock is also high, then it gives the surety that the stock prices will fall further. But if the momentum is low, then that particular breakdown that has happened will not sustain itself and the stock will again start moving in the upward direction, which is what we don't want. Okay, so have a very close eye on the momentum aspect as well. Okay, now the next question for sure would be, how do we find the momentum? Well, guys, with the YouTube videos, I'm just setting the tone for you to be a better trader. Please understand the fact that I cannot spoon feed each and everything here, because I also have my limits that I have to respect. But in regards to momentum, the hint that I can give you is we have many indicators and oscillators to give that particular information about momentum. Okay, so go ahead and hit the charts and start exploring. Okay, it's your responsibility to do the trial and error things on the charts and to decide which one of them works really well for you. Okay, so I hope this was helpful, guys. One thing that I can say is I have surely set the base for you guys. I have let you know, or I would say I have given you the major idea of how breakouts should be looked out at. Okay, how your perspective should be, how your mindset should be. It's very important to have the right mindset. Okay, just because a stock is breaking a support or resistance level does not make it a perfect breakout. Okay, as I said, there are many other things that goes behind it that needs to be checked upon to reach a final decision. Okay, I'm just trying to lay a path for you guys wherein you should be able to think logically and back up that logical thinking with technical analysis. Okay, that's how you will succeed in becoming a good trader. Okay, so that's it from my end, guys, and as always would request you all to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also please make sure not to miss the ending of the video, as you will be getting a lot more information about HYIT that might be helpful to you in some way or the other. And please feel free to ask your questions or queries, if any, in the comment section, and I will surely reply back to them. And also, please do not forget to like this video if you liked it. So that's all from my end, and I will see you all later. Hope you all will stick back. Happy trading. Stay back home. Bye bye.